Hey guys, welcome to my tutorial on asterisk. And again, the first two videos I'm going to focus on lab preparation, because a lot of other tutorial videos, they don't really take you from beginning to end of how to set up the lab, and I think that's super important, and that's why I want to take you through this. Not going to spend too much time explaining things. I'm just really going to rely on you to be able to see what I'm doing, maybe review the video, watch it twice to figure it out. But this is really a no-brainer thing. At least this video with VirtualBox, which is going to be our virtual environment where we're going to install our server. Because a server, it has an operating system. It's a machine. It's a machine altogether. So instead of formatting a whole computer and using that as your lab tester, just use a little virtual machine. There's a program called VirtualBox here that does exactly that and lets you install Linux and run a full-blown machine to get you going. So what you want to do to get this, simply go to google.com. Let's go there, VirtualBox, download. And I'm using Windows, so this is the latest version. I'm not even using the latest version, but you do want to get the latest version on yours. Download this VirtualBox, and once you've got that installation executable, just run it. Click allow, yes, next, next. A very important one is continue anyway. You'll get that message where it'll say this driver is not signed. It's safe, don't worry about it. I notice a lot of people that I've tried to get learning asterisk is when they install the virtual environment, they can't do networking, and one of the parts in the installation process is it's going to install, for example, a network adapter. You don't necessarily need it, but if it's missing altogether, it's a bad sign. Probably none of the networking is going to really work much at all, and it is very necessary. So make sure that when you're installing it, you hit yes, next, allow, whatever, to get it installed properly, so you're not going to run into too many problems. Alright, so now from here, after you get installed, you click next, 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 yes, 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 finish, finish. You've gone to start, you've gone to programs, you've hit VirtualBox. You now see this screen. This won't be here, it'll be blank. But now you can create a virtual machine in order to run your Linux environment where you can install asterisk. So let's go ahead and get on that. So you hit new, and you hit next. You have to name it. I'm going to use my naming convention where I use how I'm going to install it, the program that I'm installing, and the operating system I'm using. So it's perfect. Tar asterisk CentOS. We'll be using tarballs, which are, it's like a compressed file, or really a bunch of files compressed into one big file. So it's the right way. Well, we'll get into that later. So after you name it, hit next. Memory. I really don't want you to spend any more time on this. Leave everything default. If you feel that you can, if you have technical expertise to modify these settings, go ahead and change them. But just hit next to your heart's desire. Next, 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 next. Finish, 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 finish. Alright. Again, this is setting up the testing environment. It really doesn't matter. So, alright, after you get this down, now you need a CD, the CentOS CD. We're going to be installing this on CentOS. You can install it on Ubuntu, but I say learn it the CentOS way. Command line is going to be wonderful. It's a wonderful way to learn Linux too. And plus, that's what you'll probably be using in production a lot. Sometimes GUI can be ugly. Let me go ahead and teach you how to get the CentOS CD. So again, open up your browser. Let's go to Google again. Let's go to CentOS, and let's hit downloads. Okay, let's get the latest ISO. And ISO is basically a CD file. Again, don't pay this much attention. i386 is what you want to go for. You want to find a mirror. All these are links to the basically the CentOS files. You don't want to download it via 7 CDs and install it that way. You want the one big DVD file. It's one of these mirrors. I always forget which one it was. Okay, it was the one I just clicked on. Fourth one to the bottom, or just click until you find this one where it says CentOS 5.5 DVD ISO. Click on that. It's about a 2 gigabyte download. Save it, and once you save the file, you'll be able to now start your asterisk, and it's going to give you a prompt the first time you run it. It's going to say welcome to the first run, and this is about installing it with the CentOS CD, which you just downloaded through the process I just showed you. So it's going to say select installation media. Alright, so host drive E. You want to go ahead and select your CentOS file. You can add it from wherever you downloaded it. I downloaded it to this directory, so that's it, and I was able to select it. It shows up here, and I could just select it, and now we're ready to install. Otherwise, if it would have used the host drive, it would have been actually using my real CD drive, so not good. So let's hit next, and let's hit finish. Alright, so now it starts loading up. This is the CentOS installation screen. Again, well, let me go through that in the next CD. This covered VirtualBox, so I'll probably do the CentOS installation in the next video, and then Linux Basics in a third video, and then we'll get into the fun asterisk stuff. Alright, so we'll end this here.